From what I know, I came on Wednesday after work around 4:30 or 5, and what I found written on the door was "Go home, read BQ."
The Charter of Values itself, I think once upon a time, people fought for their rights, and the Charter of Values is fighting to take them away.
I don't know, to me it's vandalism, and I'm sure that whoever did it, they probably don't even understand what they're doing, but they do it just for, to repress people. That's my opinion.
I think people are silly, and there's no need for this. We were living in Quebec for many years, and we're living in peace and harmony, and why do we have to be fighting against each other?
I don't think it was appropriate. As I said before, it's not a Greek church. We're an Anglican church. We're friendly. It's like a family here. And we've been here since 1969, and nothing like this has happened here before.
My name is Robert Callender. I've lived here in Canada since 1975. I'm a Canadian, and I have worshipped at this church since around 1982. To perform an act like this, it would make me feel violated in a sense. Being in LaSalle, I always felt that I was part of the community, but to have someone just come and deface our property like this, it really gives me a sense that we are not a united community here.
Once upon a time, I didn't even think that we lived in a world where things like this would still happen, and I feel like since this Charter of Values came to be, it's given ignorance a really loud voice in the province of Quebec. And once upon a time, this stuff was unheard of, but it's almost giving people fueling feelings of hate within the community, and I feel it's terrible that it's turning, I don't know, the English versus the French, the Greeks versus the Italians. We are all Quebecers, especially living on the island of Montreal. Montreal has a very high immigrant population, and I mean, we all got along until, and I just think that it's terrible that these things are happening.
The Charter of Values, for me, I think it is stirring up a lot of uncomfortable feelings among people, and it is causing people to react in ways that result in these actions. And I do feel that it helps us not to feel like if we are in prison in a way.
People should be free to wear what they want to wear, once they're not bothering you.
The Charter of Values, I'm not for it. I'm not for it because I think that everybody has a right to wear what they want, so long as they're not harming somebody else.
My message, I say to all that we are all the same. We are all together. We should be able to, have the opportunity to celebrate and worship in whatever way and form that we choose to do so. It is like a freedom. It's an opportunity to be free to do that. And this action says to me, that I don't have the freedom to be able to do that in this community, and it's sad. To our government, I say, this Charter of Rights, it clearly, in a way, is saying that we are not allowed to wear our symbols, and I suspect that part of the root in what has happened to us, because we are not allowed to wear symbols of crosses and other symbols that represent our distinct religious communities. I would like to thank Mr. Mohammed Admin for allowing me to have this interview so that I can allow my voice to be heard about the need to have freedom in our community and throughout the world.